Welcome to Wednesday Evening Encore. Welcome to Wednesday Evening Encore. Today's episode of Wednesday Evening Encore, cash flow stack, three income streams, same 24 hours. What if I told you most women aren't tired? They're just undercapitalized. What if I told you most women aren't tired? They're just undercapitalized. You're not lazy. You're not behind. You're not even burnt out. You're just living off one income stream when your brain was designed to run an empire. So if you're still trying to squeeze freedom from a single service or a single product, this episode might be the confrontation you never knew you needed. Because the truth is, you don't need more hours. You need more streams. You need more streams of income. Let's talk about stacking your revenue so that your business doesn't collapse, every time an algorithm changes or the algorithm does. So, here's what many women entrepreneurs and brands won't say out loud. And I know this because I have worked with many woman owned businesses, and we've had one on one conversations and also from a discovery sessions. And I can say this from experience. Um, some won't say out loud. Many women entrepreneurs and brands won't say out loud, I'm exhausted from trying to perform perfectly. Some even won't say out loud, I'm quietly resentful of the freedom that I thought entrepreneurship would give me. And last but not least, some women entrepreneurs and brands won't say out loud, I'm succeeding publicly and suffocating privately. Do you feel that way? My women entrepreneurs and women owned brands. And here's the kicker, many will think that it's your fault. Let me say this clearly, you're not the problem, your structure is. So the moment that your entire income depends on one offer, one client, one outcome, you're not building a brand. You're building a bottleneck. So, I'm always coming with a story, with a either a current client or a former client. So, a client of mine, a coach, came to me and she was ready to shut it all down. She had a very thriving group program until she didn't. The platform that she was mainly working on, the social media platform, it tanked her reach. And she had one income stream gone overnight. What did we do? We implemented my cash flow stack strategy. And within 90 days, that coach client of mine had a digital product, a micro offer, and a consulting retainer, all running on this within the same 24 hours. And her business became what it was always meant to be, sustainable and self-sufficient. Now, here's the problem. When you're relying on one revenue stream to do the work of three, that's like asking one lung to help you to keep breathing. That one offer, it's becoming your cage. And you can't take any time off. You can't raise your price. you can't even get sick. And worst off, the person it was supposed to free up, which is you, is now trapped by it. So you're saying, Chris, what's the solution? Stack your streams. But you have to do it strategically. You have to start with what I call the alignment triangle. What solves your urgent problem? What leverages your zone of ease? And what can run without you? When you answer all three of those, you've got a second income stream. All you have to do is rinse and repeat. So let's talk about the what, the when, the why, and then what to expect. Here's what you do. Identify two complementary offers that don't drain your time, but double your income. Think about micro digital. Think about licensing. Think about consulting. When you do it, however, don't do it after burnout. You want to do it while your main offer is steady so that your new stream doesn't get birthed out of panic. Why do you do it? Because wealth isn't built on a single point of failure. Diversification isn't a luxury. It's a survival tactic. And when you do all of this, what can you expect? You're going to be able to expect more freedom, not the Pinterest type of freedom, the real kind, where your income works even when your calendar doesn't. So here's the truth. Most people won't say this to your face. If your business needs you to survive, you haven't built a business. You've built a performance. You're building a business and you want to be seen as powerful, and you're on social media to push your knowledge, to share value with others, and you want to be seen as powerful, but your pricing says passive. Your brand, you're putting a lot into your brand, perhaps even into some content creating. Your brand is saying premium, but your strategy says paycheck to paycheck. Now, what if the very version of you terrifies mediocre people? Is that the key to your next stream of income? You don't need to become someone else. All you need to do is to monetize all that you've already are. That is exactly why we've created what I call the reinvent transformation system for entrepreneurs. It was built for women entrepreneurs, women brands who aren't just trying to survive. They're trying to cash flow their calling. So if you felt this and know deep down that you need multiple streams and not just multiple stressors. Now, we're talking about multiple streams of income. We're talking about in the same business, same service that you're providing right now. We're not talking about building multiple companies and working harder. We're talking about using what you already have and injecting into that multiple streams of income. Now, I'm going to repeat this. If you felt this and you know deep down you need multiple streams and not multiple stressors, if you know that your time is too valuable to only produce one result, if you're finally ready to shift from pressure to profit, then let's talk. I have a 15-minute free personal consultation is absolutely free. And if you're the woman we serve, you'll know it the moment we speak. And you can click on, if you're on Instagram, you could click on the link in my bio to get to that particular free 15-minute personal consultation. And the reinvent system is not for everyone. You know, it's for the women entrepreneurs who's done with the surface success and want real renewable revenue. You know, so next Wednesday, we go deeper. We're going to talk about brand voice aura, feel seen in one sentence. So what I want you to do is to follow, share, save, turn on notifications. And if you don't remember anything else that I said this episode, I want you to remember this. Are you listening? You don't need more hustle. You need a better system. And the woman that you're becoming, she deserves to be funded. So thank you for tuning in on WinsDay Evening Encore. I'm your host, Christopher Thomas. Have a great one.